So 59 million, okay, just run it to 60. So 60 was enough to turn the heads of Sociedad for Isak. But this clownish club that I now support, known as Stamford Bridge, you want to drop 60 on Gordon? If Isak balls, Gmarsh balls, Maximum balls, those three guys are balling and they're ballers, what do we say? So before I break this down, I've always been a fan of Isak. I've always been a fan of the guy's play. And even at the Euros, okay, Sweden, I think they didn't get through the group, but I was always a guy that said, oh, no, this kid, there's something really good about this kid. And, whenever you're able to look that good in a team who, okay, so that are I. I wouldn't call them Elche or Lugo or Ibiza, but they're I. But he's always been very impressive over the years. So, Chelsea want to drop 60 on Gordon Ramsay. 60 on Gordon Ramsay. But yet, Newcastle are bringing the record transfer fee, and I believe this is going to be like a £59 million or I think €70 million deal for Isak. You put 60 on Isak, 59, 60 on Isak, I'm cool. Because he's young and he's good. Because I need the two flex. Don't just say, oh, he's young, because some idiots, some really, because I have to quit Twitter. I think I need, for my mental health and stability, I need to just stop viewing Twitter, because there are some people that says, oh, but Gordon is young, he's young. It's like, you shouldn't pay the 30 mil for Aubameyang, because Aubameyang 30 mil for is too crazy, but because he is young, no. I need the two flex. Youth and you're good. If you're young and you're average, I don't give a crap if you still have the umbilical cord attached to you. I need quality. And I say, this guy's good. This guy's skilled. But obviously Chelsea have greater issues because for Newcastle, at least they have Gmarsh, a guy who can actually supply and create for your boy. Sorry. For your boys here, Chelsea don't have a player in midfield or attacking midfield as skilled as Gmarsh. Nobody. So for Newcastle, this is a superb signing. And when I look at this signing, I'm like, it's going to be a very interesting Premier League season in terms of second down. And this is why, let me just first do with this. It's a great signing for Newcastle. This is amazing. And I think these guys are making their moves. The guys who bought them, the Saudi group, are like, bro, we want to be the next huge franchise. We want to follow in the likes of PSG, Man City, as that big dog who can say, let's sign him. Why did the Saudi guy was this close to getting into buying Chelsea? This close! No offense to Todd Bowley. Todd Bowley is cool, but that Saudi flex different. Because Todd Bowley is like, no, but that Saudi flex is like, that Saudi flex, they spend the cash. And I'm missing Brown. Because Brown spends, baby. The Qatar group, they spend Saudi. So I need that Saudi, I need that Qatar, I need that Brown. Saudi, Qatar, Brown, Saudi, Qatar, Brown, Saudi, Qatar, Brown, Saudi, Qatar, Brown, Saudi, Qatar, Brown. Saudi, Qatar, Brown. Sorry. So this is great signing for Newcastle. Amazing. And yeah, like it's a long-term contract for many years. So, and I think for Isak, it makes sense why he wants to look, because pro. And for Sociedad Pro, you have to sell him. He, of course, is one of your best players. Of course, you want to keep him because he's so young. But you cannot reject 70 million. You can't reject 70 million. That is way too much to reject. So, but this speaks to something greater, which is why I want to really get into, which is the Premier League. And what the Premier League is. Because one of the questions that I keep getting asked, one of the most asked questions towards me is, what is the best league? What is the best league? Which league is the number one? And I said that it depends what you're looking for. There isn't one definitive answer. Based on what you're looking for, that is what the best league is. So it's in terms of criteria. The Premier League is the most entertaining. And entertaining in sense of the narratives, the fans, the fan channels, the personalities, the coaches, and the monies that guys can spend. Because a Nottingham Forest can spend hundreds of millions in a summer, who just got promoted, because a Newcastle can now spend this crazy amounts of money on an Isak and break the transfer record, getting one of La Liga's best young players, you now have real quality in all these teams. So you have a St. Maximin at Newcastle over there. Obviously you have so you have guys pretty much all spread around, And it was even back in the day, if you want to even keep it with Newcastle, you guys may be too young. Faustino Asprilla, do your YouTubes. David Ginola, quality player, do your Googles. These were all amazing players that Newcastle had. And they didn't even win the league. But in terms of quality of football, it's always been La Liga. In terms of just like technical quality, on the ball quality, on the ball technical fundamentals, La Liga, top to bottom, I believe is the best league. If you want to go tactics, you go to Serie. If you want to go the youth and really full-on open football, you go to Germany and Bundesliga over there. And look, France, everything have their good bits, but the Premier League is not competitive. It isn't, because Pep is about to do 3 in a row. So that would be 4 and 5. And a guy who's won 4 and 5, I'm sorry, unless I'm stupid or weird, that ain't competitive, bro. That is not competitive. So we know who's going to win the league. We know who's going to win the league. It's Man City. Pep has adopted and gentrified this league. It is his league. So it's really about Arsenal, Newcastle, Chelsea. Because here's the thing, bro. Liverpool, you're coming up. Liverpool, don't just assume that, we're going to be the guys to do City. Nah, Liverpool, that ain't happening this season, bro. That is not happening this season. You're down in the trenches with the rest of us. You're down in the trenches with the rest of us, And look, in the words of KRS One with regards to Chelsea, the bridge is over. The bridge is over. Ba-da-da-da-da. So I don't even know what's happening on that bridge with Gordon Ramsay. But so EPL spending is ridiculous. I think what's it called? We were on a hangout live show once, and it was your boy Casey put up a graphic of I think people spending. I don't know whether it was in a summer or last few years, but I think there was a graphic where EPL had 1.7 billion. So I don't know whether that was for one summer or several years, but it had a thing of 1.7 billion, and I think the next guys were 900 million. Crazy. So the amount of money the Premier League can spend is crazy. But here's the thing, though. All because the Premier League can spend the most money and has the most money or is super popular doesn't make it the best. It just means that if what you look for is popularity and narratives and so forth, and guys being able to really spend big money, 5, 6, 70s being able to spend big money, then that's your jam. If your jam is more about just quality of football, quality of matches, quality of personnel, quality of individuals, it's La Liga. Because La Liga, whether it's Villarreal, whether it's Sevilla, whether it's thingy, just the quality of the players that you see, they're amazing. And here's the thing, though. Even if you use the money thing, there is no amount of money that can keep Rafinha in the Premier League when he has a chance to go to Barcelona. There was no amount of money that you could have offered Cristiano at that time to reject Real Madrid. There's no amount of money that you could offer Messi to lure him away from Barcelona. So I think that even if the Premier League has that much money, there's that heritage thing where those guys just hold sway. Back in the day, back in the 80s, back in the 90s, this held sway. So this was bro, you can offer as much money as you want, bro. I have to play for AC Milan. I have got to play for AC Milan. So money can only take you so far. But I just think that it is Newcastle coming. Newcastle, they're here, and these Saudi guys, they're spending that money big time. But it's just what I just find so baffling is 59 million. Okay, just run it to 60. So 60 was enough to turn the heads of Sociedad for Isak. But this clownish club that I now support, known as Stamford Bridge, you want to drop 60 on Gordon? I was going to swear now. I mean, wow. Wow, because the thing about this is that you see what St. Maximin can do. You see what Guimaraes can do. You see how Eddie Howe is making these guys play, and you saw how they hustled Man City. Isak and Maximum Gemarish as well. And who knows who else they could get? Because I said Newcastle should aim for top 7, 8. I'm just saying, I don't want to put it out there. If Isak comes and he balls, because this kid is quality, this kid is good. If he comes and he balls, what position are we saying? I don't want to put it out there. What position? If Isak balls, Gnarch balls, the maximum balls, those 3 guys are balling and they're ballers, what do we say? I'll see you guys on the next one. That lives!